What's going on, guys? I'm Garrett Elrod, and this is my FC Barcelona case study. I'll just jump right into it. So, the conflict between FC Barcelona and La Liga sparked right after the Spanish Civil War concluded in 1939. Francisco Franco, the nationalist forces, overthrew the Spanish Democratic Republic, resulting in the Catalans being unable to express their nationalism or speak their own language. The only place that Catalans felt that they could express themselves in such ways were when they attended FC Barcelona soccer matches. Because of this, FC Barcelona earned the motto Més que un club, meaning more than a club. On the other hand, connections between Franco and Real Madrid have been undeniable and regarded by Barcelona supporters as the establishment club. Because of these differing political identities between the two soccer clubs, the conservative right-wing Real Madrid versus the progressive left-wing FC Barcelona, one of the greatest rivalries in all of sports emerged in a match referred to as El Clasico. This rivalry is about much more than soccer, though. For many fans, this match represents Catalunya versus Spain. Now, the main conflict between FC Barcelona and La Liga lies between whether or not Catalunya is able to gain independence from Spain. If this were to happen, Barcelona would not be able to compete in La Liga, according to the president of Liga de Futbol Profesional, Javier Tebas, and the Spanish sports minister, Miguel Cardenal. La Liga argues that if Spain splits, so does La Liga, and because of that, they absolutely do not want Catalunya to gain independence. If this were to happen, the league would lose millions and millions of dollars in revenues and would weaken the club standing on the world stage. On top of all of this, one of the gravest rivalries in all of sports would finally come to an end. On the other hand, FC Barcelona supporters agree that La Liga would lose vast amounts of money by excluding a club of their size, but the idea of independence from Spain is far more important to them. Barcelona's home of Catalunya is bidding for independence from Spain, and their sports minister has opened up a world of possibilities for what that means for the football club. Gerald Figueres has insisted that if the region were to secure independence, then all the Catalan teams in La Liga would have to decide what league they want to play in, meaning Barcelona, Espanyol, and Girona could end up in the Spanish league or a neighboring country like Italy, France, or the Premier League. Barcelona themselves have said that whatever happens, they want to stay in La Liga. FC Barcelona president Josep Bartomeu insisted that the club will stand with the Catalan people, stating, "We are more than a club, and it is precisely because of that we feel it is our duty to stand by our people under such difficult circumstances as those that are being experienced right now. But at the same time, should FC Barcelona support independence and in doing so have to leave La Liga, the brand would suffer because they are also defined by the rivalry with Real Madrid." Again, the importance of remaining in La Liga and competing with Real Madrid appears to be understood by FC Barcelona president Josep Bartomeu, who insists, "We will never put the club nor its presence in any competition at risk. That's why, to all the members, I say that we want to continue playing La Liga, and as of today, our participation is guaranteed. But after the latest developments in Catalan independence, nothing is truly certain for the club." All in all, the conflict has transformed from Catalunya versus Spain to FC Barcelona versus La Liga. Both FC Barcelona and La Liga want for the soccer club to remain in La Liga. But if Catalunya were to gain independence from Spain, this simply couldn't happen, as stated by the league. Because of this, FC Barcelona is faced with the difficult task of trying to support and please both their fans and the league they've played in since 1928. In my opinion, the best communication technique to be used in resolving the conflict would be to bring in the presence of Catalunya, Spain, FC Barcelona, Real Madrid, and La Liga to discuss exactly what they plan to do if Catalunya were to gain independence from Spain. This way, everyone would be on the same page, and they could avert any potential crises down the road. Perhaps even bring in the presidents of potential leagues that Barcelona could join if they were to have to leave La Liga, like the Spanish League and the Premier League. FC Barcelona would also need to discuss potential leagues to move to with their players and staff to ensure that no one would leave the organization if they were happen to have to switch leagues. Negotiating with the potential other leagues would be crucial to see how much money FC Barcelona would get as compared to La Liga if they were to leave. They need to be able to weigh out whether they're going to get paid more, paid less, just depending on what the leagues have to offer. And then the negotiations would also need to be made on whether or not an exhibition game could be scheduled between FC Barcelona and Real Madrid if Barca was no longer in La Liga. This would be able to keep the El Clasico alive between the two teams and could even promote an even bigger rivalry now that the two teams would be in separate leagues. So the biggest barrier that will need to be managed and resolved is how La Liga will deal with FC Barcelona if Catalunya gains independence. Will they stay true to their word of forcing FC Barcelona to leave La Liga, or will an executive decision be made to keep them in the league due to the revenue that the club brings in for the league? Will FC Barcelona and Real Madrid find a way to continue El Clasico even if the two clubs are different leagues? Who knows? I mean, these are big questions that the two clubs, along with La Liga, will have to deal with if independence happens to be granted. But for now, La Liga is still one of the most top-tier leagues in all of soccer, and El Clasico will remain as one of, if not the greatest rivalry in all of sports. All right, and that should do it. That finishes my FC Barcelona case study, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time.